Hey folks, Eel Pajamas here with another Civilization 6 video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at how to adjust your early game governor selection to account for Heroes and Legends mode. Now, these are the three most common governor selections that most people make regardless of what difficulty they are playing. These are all very strong governors, and they are still very strong governors. Both Magnus and Liang's Tier 1 promotions focus on getting more value out of builders, while Pingala excels at the rank 2 promotion level of ramping up your civics and science. Now we're going to go over why you should consider, if you have Heroes and Legends mode on, moving Amani up in your pick order, possibly even to first. Amani's ability allows you to add 2 envoys to the city-state which she is assigned. If you get a first beat on the city-state, you will get 1 envoy, presuming that the AI has not assigned any envoys. Then, by assigning Amani, you should be able to obtain early suzerain status. I've done a previous video on the mechanics behind Discovery of Heroes, but in the context of Amani, the important part to remember is the suzerain of a city-state status gives you a 100% chance of discovering a hero. Now, setting aside their unique special abilities, most of the heroes are able to traverse and explore much of the map very quickly, and they can do so with less fear of having to go around barbarians because of their increased survivability. So even though they last for 30 turns, they can cover a lot of the map, and that's not even counting the special abilities that they have on top of that. So your first hero can be summoned for 20 production after building a 60 production monument, which is the same price as 2 warriors. So because you're able to get this first hero out so quickly, because it is cheap, it gives you a lot of access to finding a lot of the things on the map that you could maybe only get first once, such as other city-states, tribal villages, and other things that unlock Secret Societies content, as well as staking out some of the best spots around to settle. So let's take a look at the increased options and flexibility I'm provided in this game, where I select Amani as my first governor in order to take advantage of that suzerain status. So here, after 5 turns, Amani has established in Jerusalem. Their suzerain bonus isn't anything that I'm particularly interested in at the moment, but if you get a good suzerain bonus, that's just gravy on top. Now, you can see that I discovered Mulan here, which was actually my second hero discovery because I initially got a discovery of Wukong when I interacted with a tribal village. Now, neither of these are very exciting heroes. I mean, any hero is good, but you also have to remember that that also gave me a second bite at the apple to maybe grab Hamiko or to grab Hercules or any number of heroes that might be really strong throughout the game or help me establish presence early. Now, the other thing that you're getting out of this here is visibility around your city-state's area once you've established that suzerain status. So you can see here that I now know the location of a barbarian camp that I had not previously explored. And this can frequently trigger discoveries of other civs, tribal villages, or any number of other things that you might want to explore on the map. Now, as you continue to explore the map and find additional city-states, you can go ahead and rotate Amani around, presuming that you don't have a reason to keep the suzerain bonus on the initial city-state to which she was assigned. Each time you do this, you'll get another hero discovery, so if you didn't like the hero that you initially got, this will give you additional chances at that, and then again, you'll get all the aforementioned bonuses of visibility and getting to discover more of the map. You'll notice here that Lady Six Sky has pushed up the cost on getting the suzerain status. So if that happens, if it's reasonable enough, you can go ahead and try and complete a quest for them. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait until you unlock additional envoys. But the same method could be used, and it will just take a little longer to obtain that status. So Lady Six Guy moved away her own Amani from Muscat, so that made it a little bit easier. And while I was filming this, I discovered something that I actually was not previously aware of, but it does explain why sometimes you see your hero discovery trigger up twice. And that is that when you trigger the AI losing their suzerainty, you at that time will not gain suzerainty. So you can see that I don't gain any vision or the suzerain status, but the era score triggers when Lady Six Guy loses her suzerain status in that city. So now you can see, now that I've used Amani to help establish suzerainty in Muscat, that gave me visibility around the area, which also discovered Singapore and Geneva for me so that I could also do the same strategy there. I subsequently also discovered one additional civilization. And then, of course, we also discovered an additional hero. So that gives us three hero options now, and significantly expanding our options of what we want to do with our early game hero option. And Geneva is significantly better than the other city state, and we would have had difficulty getting access to visibility without doing the rotation tactic to obtain suzerain status. So that is it for our video on rethinking early game governor selection with Heroes and Legends mode on. If you like this content, please do consider liking and subscribing. Everyone have a safe and happy holiday. It's Evil Pajamas out.